Good morning from the Quarantine Jackson cabin. I just want to take y'all on a little tour of my garden. Uh, Show you what I do when I've been quarantined for over a month. You can see the clematis blooming right there. Hey, I just want to share with y'all, I really do like and admire humble people. And, you know, I try to be humble myself, but this is not going to be one of those times. I'm going to do a little bragging about all these different plants that I've planted and everything that I've done in the landscape. I think you'll enjoy it. Hope you do. If you don't, then turn this sucker off. I'm going to show you real quick. That big sign right there. My son-in-law gave me that for my birthday, cut out of a cedar tree. And then we've got this sign, Jackson Cabin, Spring River, established 1960s when my dad built this cabin. So, all right, let's go for a garden tour. What do you say? Had a little rain last night, so everything's going to be perky. It's going to be, this is our carport here, where we have all our gatherings, where we cook, we drink, we fuss, and we fight. You can see all my different hostas. You can certainly see the Spring River view. See all my bird feeders. When I die, I want to come back as one of my birds. I've got hummingbird feeders over there. You can see I've got the Oriole feeders. I've got the jelly. They like grape jelly, by the way. Well, we feed the birds, and we try to give them a beautiful habitat to eat at. You see some of my garden here. This is the courtyard. This is where we had all our family gatherings. There's our picnic table. We always had dinner. This was my dad's grill. Just got it redone. Had a little rock work done on it. He cooked on that our whole life. Hadn't been cooked on a long time, but I may put some new innards in it and revive everything. Kind of the garden from a different angle. Here comes my boy, Hardy Boy, to join us. Here's a deck that my good buddy Pancho built for me. It rises up when the river gets over, and it drops it right back in its place. That's not by design, that's by luck. You can see over here, other parts of the garden, there's the bell that my dad got years ago. That was the dinner bell. If that bell was ringing, Johnny and I were up on the waterfalls fishing. If we weren't back in 5 minutes, we were in trouble. You can see all the riverbank hostas I've got planted. All perennials down here. Few annuals mixed in, but mainly perennials. Mainly hostas and ferns. That's my love. We get a lot of shade right there. Here's a new little corner. This is going to be where I'm going to be adding on my bedroom. So let me get over here and I'll show you from my new bedroom view. You can see all the bad stuff back here, the heat and air system, the propane tank, DirecTV dish. But this will be my morning view every morning when I wake up from the new bedroom. So excited about that. Getting ready to start. We're actually meeting with the builder today, my brother and I. My brother Johnny designed it. Here's one of my favorite beds on the left side of the steps going down to the dock. That's a coral bark maple. Another maple right there. I'm a maple nut. Got like 16 maples, probably 150 different varieties of hostas. So just lined this bed with these rocks. Got off the side of the road here. It's easy to find rock in Arkansas. Take you down to the dock. Excuse it needs to be pressure washed. I'm sure you picky people will notice that. But you can kind of see the bed, the morning sun coming up. Pretty spectacular. So, got a little lantana going in that pot, rocking the pot. Give y'all a little different view. It's our retaining wall. A little different view. And I'll do a tour later in the season when all these plants are actually fully out. Right now they're just, some of them still coming up. Had a hailstorm last week, shredded a bunch of my hostas, so you'll see a lot of the leaves. It's a good example right there, have holes in them. But the good Lord will take care of that as they continue growing. The beautiful waterfalls. That is the site of where I caught the river monster. Not going to say exactly where, except right in the mouth. This is my pulpit. Technically, it's actually my fish cleaning table. There's been hundreds and hundreds of fish cleaned at that table and cooked fresh for our guests. So there's the morning view. This is where we launch our canoes. This is a little different angle. There's my dogs following me around. He's my tour dog. A little different angle for the garden. Those are mountain laurels right there that are just starting to bloom a little bit. Geranium. And this bed faces east, so this is really my shade bed. Totally shade. So I mainly have hostas and ferns in it. You can see the patio. Then if you look in the far background, those pine trees I planted when I was 10 years old, and that was really the first thing I ever planted, and I finally kind of figured out that I might have a green thumb. So anyway, this is the cabin. This is my boathouse. And we swing on. There's my neighbor's cabin, Jim Dawson, some of our other neighbors. And that's where we have our bonfires with our grandkids and our friends. Hope y'all have a great day. Over and out from the Jackson Cabin.